What's up guys, this is Thunderstruck115 and today I have got another top 5 zombies video, and in today's top 5 we'll be doing the top 5 classic elixirs in Black Ops 4 zombies. Now I'm not going to be able to do the top 5 mega elixirs for quite a while because the game only came out about a month ago and I haven't been able to earn enough nebulae and plasma to get enough of them to experiment them with a bit, find out how good each of them are. But yeah, but anyways, the classic elixirs, however, seem to be the way to go because they are infinite. Now there was like a little spout when they were useless because of how long it took to recharge, but it seems like Treyarch has fixed that. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into our number 5 spot. So kicking things off with our number 5 spot, we have Head Scan. Now what this does is for 2 minutes, you have a chance of whenever you get a headshot on a zombie, that it will be an instant kill. This is a lot like Lucky Crit back in World War II zombies, where it's pretty much the same thing, but it's useful because on any high round, if you get a headshot, there is a chance that that headshot will be lethal. Of course, this does only last for 2 minutes and it does take a bit to recharge, but say you're low on ammo for your Death of Orion or your Kraken or whatever, this is a good way to get a couple kills in and save your ammo to last you to the next couple of rounds. And there's really not much else to explain from that, so Head Scan, number 5 spot. Moving on down to our number 4 spot, we have Nowhere But There. And to be honest, this wasn't even something I thought would be an elixir until I actually saw it and I thought, oh my gosh, this is such a great idea. It's basically like an Anywhere But Here, except instead of just teleporting you to a random location, if your teammate is down and you pop this, you will always teleport to one of your down teammates so you can easily revive them. And this is useful, especially on big maps like Voyage of Despair or Blood of the Dead, where they're so big that if you are on like one end of the map and your teammate goes down on the other end, you're not going to be able to get to there in time unless you have this elixir, and it's just super useful. So you can actually use this to teleport you to your down teammates so you can easily revive them. And actually this would be a good elixir for speedrunners as well. Personally, I don't really speedrun, so it's not really, so I wouldn't really use it for this specifically, but what you can do is if you need to get somewhere fast, you can always have a teammate stationed there and then they can down themselves, and then the person that needs to get over there fast can use like the Nowhere But There elixir. Like sort of like on Blood of the Dead, like if you get the Tempered Blundergat, then you can have your teammate down themselves in New Industries, pop this elixir, you teleport there and easily get your Magma Get without having to worry about the whole running through and hitting the barrels kind of thing. But yeah, Nowhere But There, number 4 spot. Coming in our number 3 spot, we have Temporal Gift, a gobblegum that would have been useful in Black Ops 3, except for the fact that it was a rare gobblegum, and to be honest, that's what really killed it for me. But as a classic elixir, it's pretty useful. So when you pop this thing, for 5 minutes, all power-ups will last longer. So say you get a max ammo drop, instead of only lasting like 30 seconds on the ground, you now have a full minute to pick it up. And also, time power-ups like insta-kills, double points, and fire sales last a full minute instead of just 30 seconds. So this might not sound like the most useful thing, but it actually is. So like, on an early round, you pop this and say you pick up a double points. Well, guess what? Now you have a full minute worth of double points instead of just 30 seconds, which in the early rounds can mean a whole lot of points and being able to open up the map at an earlier round and being able to get things done. And say you're in the later rounds and you pick up an instant kill with this, well now you have a full minute to instant kill zombies instead of only 30 seconds, which can last you much farther into the round and save you precious ammo on your wonder weapons. So this is the reason why I have to put this in our number 3 spot. So coming in our number 2 spot, we have Arsenal Accelerator. So what happens is when you pop this thing, for the next 2 minutes, you will earn your special weapon much faster. Now, usually, like in the early rounds, it takes like a couple rounds to charge up your special weapon, but with this, usually I pop this at the beginning of the game, and I can get it charged by like the end of round 2. And this might not seem that important, but it really is, because you really need to get your special weapon leveled up as soon as possible because that can mean the difference between life and death in the later rounds. And even at the later rounds, sometimes you need to be able to charge your special weapon quicker so that you save ammo and you can kill a fuck ton of zombies. And it's just super useful because the special weapons in this game, well, except maybe the Hellfire, are amazing. So I have to put this in our number 2 spot. Now, before we get into our number 1 spot, I do have one honorable mention, and that is Aftertaste. And the reason why I have it as an honorable mention is because of how good it used to be. Now, when Black Ops 4 first launched, I'd probably say Aftertaste would have been in the number 1 spot. However, it was some update. I think it was the one where Treyarch increased the bleed out timer from 5 minutes to 10 minutes. They just absolutely nerfed this thing into oblivion. It used to be that you pop this thing and it would stay active until either you went down or you used another elixir. And if you went down, you would keep all your perks when you got revived. And this was super useful. However, Treyarch then nerfed it so it only lasts like 2 minutes, and then after that it just expires. So unless you go down within those 2 minutes, there's no real point in running it. So the only use I could have for it now is if you're about to go down and you don't have anything that could save your life, like our number 1 spot, for example, or a burned out or something like that. So I'd rather use an elixir that would save my life in that instance. And the other thing would be if you're in the situation where you're likely to go down, like an Easter egg boss fight. But chances are this is going to run out like really early into that as well. So that's why it's only an honorable mention. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, coming in at our number 1 spot, the best classic elixir in Black Ops 4 Zombies currently is got to be Anywhere But Here. And it's basically the exact same thing as it was in Black Ops 3. Except, of course, you only have 1 use for the elixir instead of the 2 for the gobblegum. But the elixir system works differently, so it kind of makes sense. Basically, you pop this thing, and you can teleport literally anywhere else on the map that you have opened up. Might not sound useful, however, it is absolutely essential when it comes to saving your life. And just like in the Black Ops 3 version, when you pop this thing, for a split second between popping the elixir and you actually teleporting, you actually have a split second of invulnerability. So like, say you're about to get mauled by zombies and you pop this elixir, you're not going to go down while drinking it because you have that split second of invulnerability, and then you teleport somewhere else and you have a concussive blast, so if there are any zombies nearby, they get knocked away. And so basically it's just absolutely essential when it comes to saving your life. It's bailed me out countless times already, and that's why I have to put it in our number 1 spot. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you smack that like button and subscribe for more content, and also tell me what your favorite classic elixirs are in Black Ops 4 Zombies. And if you have any ideas for a top 5 for Black Ops 4, please tell me in the comments below. But that's it. Peace!